because of your deep roots in the community, your connections in the community, can that be problematic?
No, look, people know me, okay? People trust me, and I am fair and impartial. I take the time to look at the facts, and I make those determinations based upon my review of the evidence in total. There is a court that's available to review my decisions if someone believes I'm wrong. And you see, what happens at the level, the Court of Common Pleas, that's the appellate court for the magisterial district judges. Any decisions appealed from the magisterial district judges go up to the Court of Common Pleas. So yes, many of the cases I already hear are heard up there as well. I have a broad and diverse background in addition to the social service background. When I was a practicing lawyer, I was a part of a law firm. And that law firm was O'Malley and Harris, and it had offices in Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, and Stroudsburg. I've done automobile, slip and fall cases, medical malpractice cases, products liability cases. I've done equity. I've done federal law, administrative law, which is like workers' compensation. I've handled hundreds and hundreds of cases in those areas.
Has anyone ever approached you and asked you to do them a favor in your role as district magistrate? I'm assuming they call you Billy. If they knew you from a Billy, my daughter's a good person, she just got in a little trouble.
No, that's the Supsick case. That can get you into a jam. In Ray Supsick can get you into a real jam.
It's never happened to someone.
No, I mean, you'll have people who will walk up to you and say, hello, okay, I'm here with my daughter. Okay, fine. It's depending upon what the facts are of the case. Listen, some people walk out and they're not happy with me. Very honestly, okay? I do. They're not happy with me. And I've heard a few epithets, not directly to me, but through the rumor mill that somebody wasn't happy with me. And those things happen in life.
Also, since we last met, corruption probe elsewhere in Luzerne County and public institutions has pointed to a lot of Democrats. A lot of longtime residents who happen to be Democrats. Does that put you in a precarious situation?
I have both nominations. No, I think what happens is most people, well, first of all, I've never been involved with the school board, okay? Never been on one, never been a solicitor to one. I have absolutely no ties to the county whatsoever. I was never assistant district attorney. I was never a public defender. I was never a county solicitor. I never was involved in any of the county authorities, either as a member of the authorities or as a solicitor for the authorities. The only places that I represented were 4 little communities zoning boards. When I'm talking about Franklin, Nescopeck, Salem, and Hanover. And the only solicitorship I ever held was the Hanover Township in the year 2000. And after that year was over, I left to run for the magisterial court. You see, there's an ethic restriction that if you're going to run for a position such as magisterial district judge, you have to sever all of those ties. Now, I think the most I ever had operating were 2, meaning like Hanover, and I may have been at the same time down at Nescopeck Township. If we had 5 or 6 hearings in Nescopeck Township that year, that was a lot. Okay. Franklin wasn't much bigger, and I was only there a few months.